ultimately every brand wants the users to get the digital experience or whatever, but they need to ultimately come and drink or use the product. So it's going to be challenging even if you go digitally or use technology to engage with audiences. If we are going to go to brands and expect them to pay us money for any kind of idea, it's going to be a little difficult to promise them ROI, because the experience is not going to be there. Like ultimately, an alcohol company wants people to use, consume the alcohol. Talking about esports and e-gaming as well, something which people are now getting into because a lot of people are home doing nothing, so they want to engage this audience who is probably playing games, being PUBG, Counter-Strike, and Call of Duty and stuff. But ultimately, even if you want to monetize this, you have to go to a brand, and the best places to go to are the cell phone companies, and the cell phone companies also need the consumers to use their product. So unless you actually make the consumers use a particular product who's sponsoring us, the kind of monies you can get from a brand is going to be very limited. So we will have to change our approach in how we pitch to brands, how we create IPs, how we create ideas, and it's a bit challenging at the moment, and we are really hoping that things go back to normal so that we can all go back to our business. In terms of large scale events, I'm talking about 10,000, 20,000 plus audiences. Those events, if you ask me honestly, of course, there could be a different opinion, but those will be the last to open up. If you're looking at going out and watching a movie with social distancing, or probably going for a comedy show where you can go to a theater with alternate seating, or a outdoor event with a smaller audience, Chaitanya can probably you can do a smaller version of his Omaland where you don't have 10,000 or 5,000 people, but a more curated experience with probably 500 people. Those are opportunities which you guys probably can look into. But if you're looking at a large scale festival with international artists coming down, spending millions of dollars, getting them down, you need to have a large audience, and I think those are definitely not going to start till next year, because even if the government gives a go ahead, okay fine, you guys can go and host events, we still have to take into consideration, will the audience actually buy a ticket 6 months or 3 months before? I need every event needs 5,000 or 10,000 or 20,000 to break even. So will the audience commit to something like this a few months before, or will they wait for the last moment? That is a question which every large scale event or IP is going to ask themselves. So I think once you take all these things into consideration, they might not plan things this year and probably look at things to improve and then start planning. The scale of the event is going to be much lesser. The kind of money spent by event company on these events is going to be lesser. The kind of money invested by brands are going to be lesser. So yes, but I believe it's a start. I think everyone will have to adopt to technology. Everyone needs to have patience, be it event organizers or be it the audience. Things are not going to change overnight. We are all trying to work hard in order to try and survive and bring as much of content and as much of entertainment possible on digital and other platforms. But yes, all of us are still hoping that things go back to normal so we can go back to our routine business. But yes, it's going to take some time. So I think patience and innovation, I guess, are the two things which everyone needs to work on and have.